All right, mates, I'm glad you're here. We've got some cracking good findings to share. So, grab yourself a bevy and let's go. Peaches and nectarines are essentially the same fruit. They are genetically nearly identical, except for one thing: a gene that's either dominant in peaches or recessive in nectarines. That's what determines whether the skin is fuzzy or smooth. The island country of Madagascar is so remote and so unique that zoologists have estimated that well over 60% of the wildlife there is found nowhere else on the planet. The English phrase, "Go hang a salami, I'm a lasagna hog," is an elaborate palindrome. It says the same exact thing backwards as it does forward. Another one: a man, a plan, a canal. Panama. The Googleplex, the corporate headquarters of Google, hires goats to mow their lawns. Instead of using noisy mowers that run on gasoline and pollute the air, they rent some 200 goats to eat the tall grass and fertilize at the same time. Not a ad strategy. Venezuela has the tallest waterfall in the world, called Angel Falls. It has a height of 979 meters, or just over 3,000 feet, and gets around 1 million visitors each year. That's some water show. In approximately 3.75 billion years, well beyond any of our lifetimes, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies will collide. That's because the Andromeda galaxy is approaching the Milky Way at rate of 100 kilometers per second, or 68 miles per second.
Hot water will always freeze faster than cold water. Many other hot liquids can also freeze faster than liquids that are cold under similar conditions. Scientists haven't yet concluded why this occurs. The favored method of travel among Americans is flying. The United States comes in first place with an estimated 13,500 airports. If you add private airfields to that number, you are looking at over 19,000 airports. In the ancient Olympics, athletes performed naked. This was to achieve closeness to the gods and also help detox their skin through sweating. People say, "God bless you" when you sneeze, because when doing so, your heart stops for a millisecond. Your heart doesn't stop completely, but it may slow down or skip a beat. This is normal, so nothing to worry about. Outside of Hollywood in California, New York's Central Park ranks as the most filmed location in the world, complete with grassy lawns, monuments, sculptures, bridges, migratory birds, and a zoo. It provides endless options for savvy location scouts and movie producers. The University of Oxford is older than the Aztec Empire. The university first opened its doors to students back in 1096. By comparison, the Aztec Empire originated with the founding of the city of Tenochtitlan by the Mexica in 1325.
Cleopatra lived nearer to the invention of the iPhone than the building of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC. The Great Pyramid for Khufu was built around 2500 BC. How about this for an evolutionary win? The stomach acid of a vulture is so highly acidic that it can kill the rabies virus and almost any bacteria. This is why they can eat virtually any rotting food without ill consequences. There is a vast difference between 1 million and 1 billion, Want a simple way to visualize it? 1,000,000 seconds will last about 11 days. 1,000,000,000 seconds will last about 32 years. Pretty wicked, huh? Emma Marano of Italy was the last documented and verified person to die that was born in the 1800s. She lived from November 29th, 1899 to April 15th, 2017. That bizarre indentation on the bottom of wine bottles is called a punt. This makes the wine bottle stronger when pressure is applied when the cork is inserted. Having lived in the United States myself for a spell, I understand why animal shelters are always the busiest on July the 5th. It's because many pets run away from home out of fear of the July 4th Independence Day firework explosions. Poor pooches. Those were brilliant. Don't you agree? We love the work it takes to get these sorted for you. Do us a favour and like this video and share it with a friend. Cheers.